So we're back with Listenator. I did another morning or early afternoon session, midday session. What do I want to talk about? I generally wanted to brain dump, but also specifically talk about things that I might want to tweak. I was quite enjoying watching this trashy German series called 99%. It's weird, the translation isn't perfect, so sometimes it uses a simpler form. I don't know why. In the settings, there were different German translations for the subtitles. And this one, it said you couldn't use it, which I presume is the one I was meant to use. I can't work out what the criteria for when they charge money. Maybe I'll pay money, maybe I won't. It can be quite fun working out how the mostly the same translations differ. So that was fun. An annoyance was I didn't get good time on this because I was too lazy to click through the please update your device thing. So then I decided to update my device while walking. I wonder how often that will happen. I guess I just bite the bullet and press it every time. I wonder how many plans in the world are undermined by Android devices updating. If someone was doing this properly, I imagine they would control the updates, blah, 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 blah. But we're not doing things properly. I plugged this thing again, then this thing in again. Oh, not making noise. Gives me I'll need to play with that later. It wasn't doing that before, but that was quite fun. And I was accompanying it with piano. I found that most of the percussive sounds didn't sound very good, but then I was using the string sound. So that was quite fun while watching this trashy German 99% thing. One thing I found is that none of the sounds here was really what I wanted for something energetic. I guess I almost wanted a guitar sound. I don't know what it is with the sounds. I think it might be like with the organ, it's quite to do with the pipiness. I don't know if that's in the transients or the bass tone. But yeah, I was wondering whether most of the sounds kind of were too broad or maybe too narrow. I don't know what makes the sound a sound. I have an oscilloscope plug-in on this, which I was using before. Maybe at some point in the future I'll get around to plugging everything in, going through Reaper, that I can see what the difference is. An annoyance I found was that when I plugged this thing in, I was somehow getting noise on this wire. I don't know whether it's through the computer. It's very odd. So you plug in your USB cable here and then this thing through this thing starts making noise. Maybe I'll try and get everything to come out through this. Maybe I also... Where is it? I found in a charity shop quite a good audio interface, so similar to this thing, but it had two instrument/mic inputs. and 2 line-ins. That was like $10 because I didn't know what to do with it. Although I need to get a different connector for that. So I might use that and then maybe use that for output. What's the point of that? I guess the main point of that is maybe I want to get line out of this into this. Because I quite like that sound. And I also wanted to take piano and guitar as input. I don't know what I think about the fact that I'll always be tweaking this. And how does the tweaking interact with everything else? Like the point of having stuff is, well, so that it's worthwhile being on this, right? So if you're just walking, what do you get from that? Whereas at least I have a bit more facility with piano and a bit more German and a bit more stuff from being on this. But that necessarily means if you'll be a continuous stream of slightly changing things, which then necessitates tweaking. So one point is like the tweaking is just necessary for the aims. But the other point is I think maybe like tweaking can act as a positive aspect of using a thing. So it's like you remember it because you want to tweak it, and then you tweak it, and then when you use it, you get the fruits of your tweaking. I know I'm using that word quite a lot. The fruits of your optimization. So maybe there's a bit of that. Anything else that's interesting? I have both of my handheld keyboards charged. The point is that this one is a actions keyboard, and this thing is a normal keyboard. I was basically just using it to hover over words, like so. And that worked quite well, and on this one, I got my things to on the treadmill up again, which is good. So yeah, I'm happy that both of those are charged again. Don't know what's going on with this, but it was quite fun before. So that was good. I quite enjoyed playing this while watching this. Although I was enjoying bass quite a lot before as well. I think it sort of worked. So when I was doing, like playing that and accompanying myself with strings on the keyboard, that was quite fun. So part of the motivation for this was to basically let me stand closer to a computer while doing something piano-y. Part of the motivation, and the other motivation was to get this looper set up, which I have done. I'll probably get my looper running another day. Yeah, so that's an update. If you actually watch this and can tell me anything interesting that I might like to do, or some theory behind this, like for example, spectral qualities of piano sounds would be an interesting thing to know about. And that would be good. I shall disappear now and speak to you later.